Hey friends, man, why am I even doing this video? You know, we could just start and say, Filson should be embarrassed. These are garbage. There's more to it, but I love Filson. They're a great brand. You know, even now that they've moved so much of their manufacturing overseas, their prices are laughable. Regardless, they are still making some of the best quality wool jackets. Some of the nicest designed. You know, their classic wool cruiser, the Mackinaw cruiser, is unparalleled. It's still a great purchase. There's a whole lot to get into if you want to just like break down the brand. But this collaboration with Birkenstock is frankly laughable. It's so silly. These, I think, are retailed for $455. And this is the Mackinaw wool. Very nice, very cool. And this is just whatever cheap leather they could find. I think they're made in Germany. This outsoles, they're raw cord outsole. Now, are these house slippers? Are they boots? I don't know. That's a nice wide toe box. They might be very comfortable. What is this? What is this seam? What's going on here? Why is this not one piece of leather? Why would you have a seam in the front where you get the most amount of wear? Whose idea was that? Can you not get one? Oh, so it's two different people. You couldn't do one piece of leather for $455? I mean, the seams on this boot are grotesque. They are. This construction, I guess, I don't know, would you call it a stitch down construction? Is that because that's the same piece of leather. This is not a unique welt. But yeah, let's forget the durability. Okay, they're leather. God, that's just a dry, grotesque glove leather. Almost feels synthetic. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. But like, come on. This boot's a joke. This slipper's a joke. I don't know. For slippers, okay. Well, but for $455. Now, here's the thing. A few years ago, Filson worked a lot with Quaddy up in Maine, and they made, I forget what it was called. I think it was called the Durham boot or something like that. And that was like a pretty similar style. And frankly, it wasn't the best looking boot, but it was made out of Horween pebbled Chrome XL, which really looked like a bison leather, but it wasn't. And that was a great boot that kind of did what this boot wishes it could do. But like, I don't know, do you wear this around your fancy cabin that you visit twice a year? I don't know. Who's this for? And then it's like, well, it says it's for minors. Complete outfitter for minors. I mean, maybe like children. What minor is going to wear this? It's a joke. What this is like, okay, Birkenstocks, you know, they're very famous, name recognition, a decent, very decent slipper. You know, they're made in Germany. But everyone knows like Rose Anvil, we all know and love. Rose Anvil cut one of their boots apart, or a couple of their boots apart, and they're just like hideously made, just horrible quality. And are these going to be any different? I don't know. They've got a removable insole in there with the arch support. I guess they have decent arch support. These are garbage. And it's just a joke. It's like, who's this for? And again, the sad part is like, we all know who it's for. It's like for the new Filson customer that, you know, would rather pay a lot of money for the idea of quality than actual quality. I mean, what is this little stitch? It's adorable. These are adorable. I don't know. Maybe they're adorable. I'll say that. They're so cute. They're trying. I mean, just the amount of like weird bumps and stitches. Okay, so there's two stitch lines here. There's a thin one and a thick one. What's going on? But not really. God. And again, if these were like, what are they worth? $150. I mean, that's Mackinaw wool. It's not their old Pendleton Mackinaw wool. It's clearly their new, more pillier Mexican wool that they use now because they're just making everything cheaper and crappier. They claim Pendleton couldn't supply them. Everyone knows that's not true. It's just they wanted cheaper wool, so they went to Mexico and Italy. Okay, so you have that much of Mackinaw wool. There's like two panels. So two panels of that much wool. These little itty bitty pieces of I don't know, like a third tier leather. You know, it's corrected grain, kind of a nubuck. I mean, these are brand new, by the way. These have never been worn. I don't know. And then this like raw cord outsole. What is this worth? It's made in Germany. All right, that's worth something, right? I think it's made in Germany. Must be. Are they worth 150 bucks? Let's go 200. They're 400. They're retail for $455. Think about what you can get. You could get vibrators on sale for $450. But what if you want this style? Well, the non-Filson branded one is like, I think they're 200 bucks. From Birkenstock, if you want this exact one. But like, get something from Quaddy. Hell, you could, I mean, I don't know much about this like kind of style of slipper boot, but there's got to be other options out there. But I guess they don't say CC Filson. And again, this is coming from a place of love. I love Filson. I have a ton of Filson stuff. And they're a very cool brand. And still, you know, if you're even to this day, if you are an upland game hunter or just a deer hunter, like you can still get some of the nicest stuff from them. Not necessarily the best stuff anymore. Tom Beckby, you know, probably has them beat. But, you know, most of it's imported now. So now you'll start looking at what Orvis and LL Bean still make. You know, but if you want that classic look, I mean, they still have game pockets in a lot of their jackets, which I think is, you know, just awesome and kind of a must-have for me, even though I barely use it. But this is just a joke. And the part that really grinds my gears is that they're like all sold out. Like people bought them. People get excited. They also have one with like tin cloth on the front and a zipper and some like luggy outsole. And by all accounts, that luggy outsole, like every single review is like, it's garbage. It doesn't last. So they just like went to Birkenstock and they're like, go crazy, do your thing. And they're like, okay. And then they did. And then they slap like a $600 price tag on it. Like what? Like I wish the people buying the other one with the tin cloth, I don't know the name of it, with the luggy thing and the rubber and the leather. Like I wish people knew what kind of boot you could get for $600. My God, what a waste. This is a waste of creativity, a waste of money. It's a waste of like your customers' attention span. I don't know. It's like these boots are offensive. And again, if they were like 150 bucks, if they were like fulfilling a service, you know, if they're like, okay, you want like kind of a slipper boot that you could just throw on, wear out to the garage, take the trash out, you know, that I guess you could take them outside. I mean, you could wear these everywhere, I guess. How long will they last? I don't know. I mean, this is laughable. This leather, this internal leather is dry and thin. It's horrible. These boots are a joke. I can't take them seriously. I want to. They look cool, I guess, right? We'll give them that. The green and the brown, beautifully contrasted. Then they have the flame Mackinaw wool and like a lighter suede for the other colorway. I don't know. If these were 107, I mean, it's still a freaking waste of money. I mean, you could get, if you want a boot, you could get a better quality boot. If you want a slipper, you could get a better quality slipper. Like, I don't know, man. What in the world are these? Anyway, Filson should be ashamed. I don't know. Filson clearly just doesn't really care about their core customer base. They don't really care about the 3 generations that have been, you know, saving up and every few years buying like one great piece for a bunch of money that will last them a lifetime. They still do a lifetime guarantee. That's awesome. They still do a lot of stuff well. I will continue to buy Filson when they're on sale. Never buy full, especially these days. They have so many sales. It's just a joke. They're like, well, we have to up our sales. Everything's more expensive. And it's like, okay, you're getting cheaper materials and now you have sales all the time. So clearly you didn't have to up your price. You said you have to up your price. You didn't. You're lying to your customer. And most of them should be smarter. Whoever's buying these, I mean, if you bought these, you're not an idiot. I get it. They're beautiful. They look cool. And you'll enjoy them. Maybe you'll get your money's worth. But, God, I can't take them seriously. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope I didn't ruffle any feathers. All right, bye.